We are the Pennsylvania Manufacturers Association.
We are the Pennsylvania Manufacturers Association.
Business in Pennsylvania.
And business in Pennsylvania is our business.
How do you feel the media treated you over these 4 years?
Brad, I'm not going to get into that. I mean, you know, someday if I write a book, we'll talk about it. Yeah, I mean, you know, depending on the story. Yeah, really depending on the story. But go back to what we were talking about in the last segment about this 24/7 and about taking shortcuts to explain, you know, for instance, did I cut education funding? No. It was gone. State money was cut before I walked in office. I've replaced it, and today we spend more money from the state on education than any time in our history. You know, one thing that most people don't understand is if you count in all of the money that's spent on education, K through 12 and higher ed in Pennsylvania, from all sources, federal government, state government, and from school district property tax, okay, it's $27 billion that goes to education. It's not how much you spend. It's how you spend it, how you invest it. And that's what we've been working on. You know, when it comes to K through 12 education, we worked on it by coming in with a new teacher evaluation that is now in its second year that's going to help school districts and help teachers. It's the toughest in the country. We developed a school performance profile so that any parent, any taxpayer, anybody looking at the schools in Pennsylvania, the individual school buildings will be able to tell how that school is performing each year. Those are good measuring tools that we never had before. Measuring tools that hopefully the taxpayers, the school boards will be able to take a look at and say, well, we need to improve, or hey, we're doing pretty good. But how do we improve those that are not doing so well? It allows, when it comes back to the teacher evaluation, the schools and the administration to look at teachers that aren't performing well and say, okay, we got to get you on a program to help you perform better. Those that are doing well should be, and I truly believe in merit pay, should be recognized for that. But before, we didn't have a true evaluation. You know, the teacher evaluation, the administrator evaluation before I came into office was basically satisfactory, unsatisfactory. 98.2% of the teachers of Pennsylvania before I took office were considered satisfactory. 98.4% of the administrators were considered satisfactory.
And
now, if anybody believes that that is the case, then why do I have so many people come up to me and complain about this school district, this teachers, or so forth?
Complexity is sort of a running theme of this show that we're doing right now, talking about these issues. And teacher evaluation is far more complex than satisfactory or unsatisfactory.
Absolutely. And so we have a better one. Do I think we can make even a better one? Yes, but it's, you know, and this one was worked on by teachers, working with us, thousands of teachers working with us to come up with this evaluation program. And I certainly hope that the following administration doesn't walk away from that, because there have to be metrics in government. That's part of the problem that we have across the board in government. There's no metrics. The only metric comes to election, whether you liked what we did or didn't do.